jungle and support again. Alright, what's going on, guys? Boy, the Fallen Sanctimonious. J'ai quelque chose de pris dans la gueule, pis ça fait chier. Won't be too long. Getting the lobby good and ready for y'all. So hopefully that means we get her done soon. Should be getting the draft soon. I have the code hidden just because, well, for it's a tournament draft, you know. Can't gotta kind of stay professional. Can't lead the lobby, you know. I'd love to lead, but I can't. Oh, yeah, we got a draft lead. Let's go, baby. That means Alright, so we got Nordians on blue. We got little princesses on red side here for game number 1. Yeah, I ain't turning ad blocker off. I don't need to see horny milfs in my area. Low key, for real, on God though. I do need a draft overlay. I do not currently have one made. So we'll put the cam here, but we'll have to be left it afterwards. So don't worry too much about it. Actually, you know, we can just put my big ugly mug right here. Hell yeah. Alright, for those of you watching on X, feel free to look around. If you're watching on the YouTube comment, if you're watching on YouTube, post upload, you know, leave down your timestamp for the favorite play of the series. And other than that, if you're watching on Twitch, hey, it's the end of the month, so if you still haven't primed, make sure you do so. If not, make sure you're following. Alright, so we started up the draft. Let's see, what are we gonna be banning? I don't have any actual. Ooh, take Ziggs off the map. Alright, well, if anyone's been watching any pro lately, you know Ziggs has been the premier AD carry lately. Honestly, just really annoying to play against. There has been some kind of like outs to it. Ooh, the Viego, the Bard, Nami, Yunara, Syndra. Okay, Syndra we've seen a lot. Nami, a little bit less. Sure. Okay. Well, these Nordians have blue side first pick. We'll see what they're more interested in. Sorry, I was talking to a potential boss man here. The Zin's out here. We have not seen Fax before. But it's gonna be the Ash Seraphine combo here for Dash Money and Alder Curter. For Alder and Dash. I'm not gonna say full last names. It's gonna be long. Lucian here being locked in with Amelia. Okay, so we've got some pretty action-packed bot lanes, and honestly, the lock-ins are like really fast. Let me just log out of my Steam friends list or whatever. Real quick so we don't see that popping up. My bad. So I wasn't expecting to work today. It's kind of a last minute thing, but ooh, I'm gonna be banning the Zaheen. Okay, good matchup into the Hui Kaiser, but you never know. We saw a really interesting build coming out of Johnny. Here's Johnny from Wampum Castor in week 4 of the LQL. We kind of went like on hit burst Kaiser. So I don't know if Little Princess is gonna be, if Lisk is gonna be doing the same thing here, but ooh, okay, the investment man does kind of mean this Mordekaiser is top. It could be held as a jungle flex in some regions, but yeah, I do like the Victor ban, even though, you know, we've already picked the Ashe. We've seen a lot of Victor more likely in the bot lane than anything, but you know, when the 80 carries are picked, you know, sometimes it's good to have actual mages in the mid lane, but hey, you know, sometimes it just was. Alright, I do like the Wukong, you know, pairs really well with the Encore, with the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. So we see here what they get. Also, it's honestly just a pretty good pick into the likes of a Xin Zhao. So we've got good ways to start team fights here from Princesses, and it's gotta be the Shyvana. A little bit Feast or Famine. I don't really like Shyvana, I'll be honest. One of my favorite champions in the game though. But just compositionally and competitively, I just don't really like what she can do. She's kind of forced to AFK farm to be even relevant, and if your team's not ahead, then or your jungle camps start disappearing, then you like just become really useless. So we'll have to see. And also, when you play Shyvana, you have to ban Sylas. But hey, I guess instead we're just gonna be picking up the Anivia here. Okay, so we have to blind pick the mid laner anyways. But normally when you see Shyvana, you lock in Sylas, and Sylas is just 1,000 times better. And it kind of just stays that way. But not gonna be a Sylas this game unless maybe we see a Sylas flex top. I don't know. I don't feel Sylas has much of a good matchup into the likes. It's gonna be the Singe here for Reg, and we're seeing this man play the Singe and the set a lot. I just don't think that set into the likes of Seraphine Shyvana does get to do much. You know, it's just gonna be perma feared, perma root, or perma slowed. So let's see here what princesses want to lock in as their last champion. They have an insane amount of magic damage, very low physical, not much frontline here. So we'll have to see what the adequate, probable like Yone style pick or like AD assassin. Because if it's another mage, yeah, okay, it's another mage. I'm just saying the Singe, you know, you get Merc Treads. You get like Force of Nature, and you can run through this team. Xin Zhao, you know, going early Death's Dance might actually be the focal point here. So as we get ready to get into the game, make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that you are one, following if you're watching, and two, you've got yourself a snack and a drink. Because this series looks like it's gonna be bloodied. It's a best of 3 tonight. It's the debut here for my boys, the Nordians. Oh wait, I'm casting the Nordians, and my man ain't here watching. There you go. Had to tag him. Had to tag his lazy ass. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna move my ugly ass face out of the way. Volume is pretty low. My volume is pretty low? Or the music? Sorry, Arch, I didn't notice. Move my ugly ass face out of the way. Volume is pretty low? My volume is pretty low? Well, I mean, I can... Or the music? Sorry, Arch, I didn't notice. We can... Just do this. Is this any better? Testing. Testing. I don't know. I swapped mics. Is it better, Arch? What about now? I just don't want it peaking. Because I can hear myself well in my own reflection. So... Okay, sounds good now? Alright. So we've got 2 rather decently late game team comms here coming out from Little Princesses and Nordians. So if you're not excited to see this kind of League of Legends action, you know, we finally have 280 carries in the bot lane, no mages. Let's make bot lane great again, baby. I've got the perfect hat. Woo! Make bot lane great again. I swear that's gonna be clipped, and I'm gonna get in so much trouble for it, but hey. If you ever go to Florida, there's no reason. Yeah, make bot lane great again. Yeah. The land of the free. 80 carries. This is your 3-minute warning to make sure you grab yourself a snack, a drink, and you go for a little tinkle if you have to, because Lord knows you ain't gonna want to miss this action. I'm gonna go get some Wachiwawa. I'll be right back. Where's my water bottle? You know, the Pokemon Legends ZA soundtrack is just so good. People are talking mad shit about Legends Arceus. And Legends ZA. I don't know why, bro. Maybe the frame rate was shit, but bro, the music is bossing. Alright, let's get that music up and running a little bit better. Hopefully y'all can hear it a bit better now. I'll also have to turn the audio in. The audio on for when we get in game. Because I've been playing a lot of ARAMs and Lord knows I don't need to hear that. Okay, let's just do this. So. Alright. Arch, can you still hear me well? Beep boop, bop bop. Alright. I lowered the volume a bit on the mic just because I saw I was peaking when I was doing the robot noises, you know. Don't want to get in the middle of a team vitamins and then it's like beep. I don't want to flatline. Please don't make me flatline. Ah man, banger after banger. I love Glitch X City. The only artist that never lets me down. She's really a nice person too. All right. Are y'all excited? Are we Team Nordians or Team Little Princesses right now? Who y'all got y'all money on? I haven't watched Nordians play since they got eliminated from contention in the Eternals playoffs. And this was before I went to Japan. So that was a long time ago. I haven't seen them play. But let's see here. What are we gonna get? Are we getting that 4-man TP? I know Reg has been a little bit of a bad boy when it comes to taking them summoner spells. Really liking that ignite, but you know, playing the man, sometimes English is hard. Sorry, I just had a brain fart. If you accidentally hear me rip ass, I've had pretty bad gas, but it's okay. It's healthy gas, you know. I say whenever you rip ass, I didn't think the joke through, but don't worry, I'm not dying. Spectator issues, please no. Come on, right? Reto, please no. Who potato? Why we got that potato? Me no want no potato. Why you gotta give me that potato? Me no want no potato. Error message 3, 2, 1. Yeah, one day that's gonna happen, and it's gonna be so goated. It's crazy. What do you mean? Unable to join this queue. Am I not in game? I am in game. Okay, well, let's wait for the kick out message. Alright, well, let's put the music back on. Decided to give y'all a bonus work day. And it's taking us out back. Ah! God damn it. Hello? Can we bug out already so I can load back in? It says I'm not even in the lobby. What's up, Ryan? What is this patatas? Oh my god. They're in champ select? What? Oh, I am so confused. Alright, give me a sec. Let me just reboot real quick. Lord knows sometimes League of Legends kind of sucks, and I guess today is a day where it sucks more dick than it helps. Oh, won't be too long. We're getting a quick little reboot in with the League client. Alright. Are they gonna be in game? They are in game. Okay. Well. 2 minutes of spec delay. Let's go, baby. We just did spec delay for no reason. Wahoo! We love it. Alright, well. It happens, I guess. I don't know. It's better it fucks up now than it fucks up tomorrow during the LQL. Because the LQL is best of ones. And they've been bloody. But hey, you know, my boy Reg, I do apologize, my mans. Sometimes, you know, my League client do be Mongolian. Alright. Are we gonna make bot lane great again? That's my real question. Alright. Well, they're gonna be a few minutes in game. But, yeah. Hopefully we didn't miss too much. So, not how you been doing, Arch? They're like my only chatter. So I got to know you on a parasocial level. We gotta be besties for resties. Cause you're like the torch when I play Minecraft. You keep the monsters away. Yo, this Lavender Town remix is man, bro, parasocial. All right. turn the music off as we hopefully load into the loading screen. Please. Please, right? Second time's the charm. Please don't make me do this again. Please, I don't want to wait another 3 minutes. Here we go. Can we load it, please? I want to load it. Oh, shit. We're loading it. Oh. It's only TPs in the mid lane, barriers and bot lane heals on support. We're living a good life, baby. You know how it is. Now get me into that game. Super Galaxy Siobhan, kind of a mid-skin, but you know, like with the rework, I don't know, man. Look at those titties. Goddamn. Alright, looks like we just actually like zooted in, baby. So let's get ready to rumble. Okay. Mirrored starts everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Outside of that health bot in the jungle, we got 2 fried chicken hatchlings. 4 doors made 2 doors, both 2 world atlases. It's even mirrored summoners. Oh, Fax and Reg might find tiny tips, but I mean, level 1 Singe Ensign's out, not really much of a champion duo. But to see here what Reg can get done. For those of you that don't know, Singe had a little bit of an update not so long ago. I want to say maybe 2 to 3 months ago, where his Q kind of has an auto execute on minions. Kind of helps with the farming aspect of it. So see here, Strikey plays famed Anivia, a champion that he was roasted on for quite a while. Until he got really, really good at it. Also, this champion is just so much fun to watch in the mid lane. You know, you got the Flash Frost, you got the Crystallize, you got the Bim Bam, you got the Bamboo. Kind of just get going. I think Altakor, and Solomon's should have priority here. I think, I don't really know the Singe matchups. I'm not Sixpack. Honestly, I wish I could just talk to Sixpack sometimes. Just ask him, yo, can you tell me how these matchups are supposed to go? Because the only time I see Singe being played is when I play him in ARAM, okay? But yeah, early level 2 now here. Altakor has the mana, has the dash going forward, looking at the relentless pursuit. He gets caught by the beat drop though. We're looking, Dash Money gonna take a lot of damage, but Solomon's taking those back shots. The Rangers focus into the Flash for Flash, the heal used. And that pretty dangerous here from the side of Nordians. But Emilio, as long as he can play safe, you know, very, very long range skills to support the Lucian with. So as long as Altacor's got the fancy feet, Dash Money though still has the barrier. You have to be careful. Alright, getting pulled in. I think Singe starts getting stuff done around the level 6 mark, and if you disrespect him a little bit too much, you kind of just get flung and grounded under turret. And if he does that while you have turret aggro, that's like a lot of damage. Ooh, okay, Striking getting really chunked here. Looking to take a good back, but good recall here by Reg. Even in CS, it's gonna be boost first. Ooh, okay. A nice piercing light. Ooh, okay. Striking might be going down egg form, but no, gets the hold on to everything. And yo, we got Padawan here looking for that gank on our Solomon's one. Fax is here. Okay, we're rising up with the Dragon Rush into the double P drop of Dash Money here. It's gotta look for it. We're gonna flash for Flash. Dash Money has the barrier, but it's Fax picking up a kill. And now all the corner is also gonna go down. Double kill. Padawan might have the flash away. And beautiful play here by the Nordians, trading only the Emilio. And a double kill here for the Sinzao. Fantastic. Okay, we got the poison trail, but Lisk isn't gonna be breathing that Taco Bell airstreams. It's boots to a Dark Seals. Technically speaking, Reg is stronger in lane right now. A Tyr and Amtome in the mid lane with respective boots. Rextrix dagger to double longsword. So it looks like we're not going wait, what the hell is this build on Lucian? Is this Is this static shift? Oh, okay, Padawan though, gonna find Strikey in the bush. The charm hits from Tiny Tips. Strikey could be in trouble. And here comes the egg. But Shyvana, she's great at fingering women. And Tiny Tips picks up the kill here. Now, though, Fax gonna find Padawan. And it's a red buff to a blue buff. Gotta be careful though. Tiny Tips is here, has the charm, has the flash, but we're not gonna commit it. Things are getting a little bit dicey. Dash Money and Keter looking for a play, but a nice pursuit. Here, we're gonna miss the fireball onto Dash Money, but Keter looks worse for wear at the end of the day. Also, it is damage priority here for the solution over the Ash. You know, it's a wreck tricks. You got that movement speed to drop them beat drops. And so far, Alticor been doing a fantastic job, and the warm hugs are definitely here to keep Alticor sustained up. Here in this top lane, Lisk has picked up a bit of a CS lead, but ooh, okay, Alticor dashing in with the relentless pursuit. Gonna force the beat drop out of Alder corner. I'm just gonna say Alder. That's a little bit too much, you know, sometimes. Okay, Tiny Tibbs looking. Gets a nice Orb of Deception out. It's Fate of Ashes to nothing extra. Strikey did just randomly die. Did lose the passive, had the TP back. And yeah, Red here down a decent amount of CS. Oh, maybe we're gonna look for something and try to get the kick here. Okay, well, we're gonna miss all the skill shots, so it's not really gonna matter. Mordekaiser taking a recall, picking up that blasting one. And now Fax and Padawan are here in the bot lane once again, maybe trying to make something happen. We have the Dragon's Descent. But we're not gonna choose to use it right now. Instead, just trying to maybe get some bot lane priority to be able to start up this dragon. Fax is gonna sweep. Not gonna find anything though, but Strikey here a little bit low. Here comes the Spirit Rush, but we're gonna miss everything. Ooh, Tiny Tips might be in danger. We'll have to see if they can make the exit though. And no, beautiful shutdown going over here to Xin Zhao. Now 3-0 and 1. Strikey is down, but I mean, the Anivia doesn't really need to be making much money. She just needs to be able to get to that wave clear status. So once she gets the Catalyst of the Eon, things are going to look nice. Padawan gets jumped on, forced to use the Dragon's Descent. And when your engaged tool is gone, you can't really fight anymore. So that's going to be a free dragon plus a revenge kill. Strikey here in the mid lane before Tiny Tibbs. You know how long it took to find Tiny Tibbs. And it's early Swifties here for Reg. I guess we're going Hex Optics on Ash. Or, actually, I don't know. Oh, I guess the dagger. Oh, we sold the Rex Tricks. Oh, wow, that's a big neck here, though. We sold the Rex Tricks, so in terms of purchasing power, we lost a lot of money. Padawan here looking for the camp steal. Ooh, okay. It's gonna get the blue steal here, but here's Reg in the back line. Looking for the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. It's gonna find Fax. Okay. And Reg, though, going Super Saiyan. And with the Poison Trail, this man has got to prove his worth. The Super Mega Fire King into the reset. We're going to throw the Mega Adhesive and send them to the Shadow Realm. It's a 3-4-1 here on the top side. Shyvana now picking up. Okay, Alticor also just getting to clear the way. Things are looking really good here for the side of Nordians. 600 gold lead. The Xin Zhao does go down. And Reg now started building himself up a little lead. The thing that you have to understand, when the Super Cocaine is active, he has Ignite permanently active on the Poison Trail. You don't want to whiff in that fresh Mary Jane, you know, it ain't some good flower. Not the kind of flower you want to be sniffing, if you know what I mean. But hey, Sorry, I've been watching a lot of Rax presidents, and yo, the dope presidents, they go wild, bro, with that Benjamin. So here we are starting up the grubs. It was grubs for Dragon. So the expected trade, Altegor here gonna be able to secure at least a plate, about a plate and a half here for himself. So building up that, building back up that deficit. Not just about even. He's been able to hold on. So I wonder if Reg. Okay, we got the super mega fire kick on the Alder. Okay, Solomon. Okay, a really nice stealthy here, forcing the Flash Frost itself, kind of going to town. And yeah, Reg, I think Reg is going Rylai's Leandri's the standard build, and Mordekaiser are also looking to go Rylai's. Yeah, this Lucian and Ashe matchup, it's just really, it's not Ashe favored at all. Though with the fact that he resold the Rextrix could definitely hurt him a little. We have the Kraken Slayer already. Another plate taken bot lane by Alticor. It's going to be cementing a little bit more of a lead now. About 100 gold in. I think it's going to be Essence Reaver versus what I assume. Oh, okay. Strikey looking for the little icy ball. Goes for the Flash Frost. Doesn't have the chicken passive. Has to be a little bit careful. Almost a Roa here versus the BFT. Kraken Shyvana is interesting. We haven't seen much on hit style builds. We've seen a lot more of, you know, like the Shoshin Leandri's, Shoshin Leandri Triforce, you know, because the thing compared to old Shyvana is that new Shyvana, as long as you are fighting something, you can keep Dragon Form. Old Shyvana, you eventually had to time out because you timed out faster than you could up time. But current Shyvana, yeah, okay, so it was X-Optics and Rylai, so really big power spikes. One item across the board here for Little Princesses. Only down about 1k. The Ashe keep it up in CS though. And the Ahri, we want to see Tiny Tips kind of be liberated from this lane. You really want to see them get a bit more. Okay, we get the charm into the double beat drop. Spikey could be in trouble, but the Encore finds no one forcing the Spirit Rush charge. And Fax and Strikey just ankle breaking, but Tiny Tips, he's looking for a play. Oh no, Tiny Tips was one auto away, but he dashed too far away. We're gonna get the fire kick, but I guess we're not España because we did not score that goal. Okay, it is a Hextech Dragon this game. Not a soul just yet. These teams would be kind of nasty though. Okay. Reg falling a little bit behind CS-wise. Padawan with this Kraken though does an insane amount of damage here to the Dragon. And yeah, it looks like it's gonna be stunned. We got the fire kick. Alder here doesn't have the Encore because he used it already. The Enchanted Crystalera, everything used on Fax. So it is Dragon for Seraphine at the end of the day. Ooh, okay, the Rylai's finished though versus an unfinished Rylai's because we went the boots too early. And we do miss that caddy. That's a little bit unfortunate. Ooh, okay, Strikey. Strikey has the KFC. Ooh, oh, we got the TP here from Mordekaiser into the bot lane. List looking for a play, but not able to find anyone now. Tiny Tips looking to find Fax, but Fax has a Sundered Sky. This man is tanky. Gotta use the Crescent Guard, and yeah, he'll be fine. So. Not much invested. Not much invested here. We finally finished the Essence Reaver now. Rod of Ages picked up here for Strikey. I think on the next recall, we're gonna be able to get that Rylai's here. Yeah, Strikey here. Sorry, Reg here going for that plate. Oh, nice, okay. Goal, 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 goal. Calamessi, Calamessi, Calamessi. Okay, Padawan here looking for a play on a Reg. It's level 9 to level 11. And yeah, no movement speed here.
No boots 2 just yet. Are we going CDR boots on Shyvana? That'd be a little bit interesting. Keep in mind though, it's Swifties here now for Liz, so it's an item advantage in this top lane. Slight XP here up for the likes of Reg, but we'll have to see. Actually, I think Liz has the XP advantage. I don't know to be sure, but yeah, right now they're at the same power level, but I think I trust the Mordekaiser more right now. Encore though gonna dodge out the Encore. Yeah, Alder not been having much time. Okay, sent to the Shadow Realm. Here comes the Insanity Potion. We're doing that Breaking Bad, baby. Can we dodge the Obliterate? We can flash away from it, but Strikey here gonna get sent to the. Gonna get sent to that Pound Town as Tiny Tips picks up his third kill of the game. It's gonna be some plate money here because we do have we have only double grubs, so no little chicken nuggets here for us. Which is definitely gonna help Nordians out, but yeah, ejective pressure been able to be maintained here by the side of Little Princesses. We're trying to get Lucian into that Omaiwamo Shinderu carry position, and this Emerchard's already here for the Lucian, so ooh, no, what is Solomon's doing? Okay, gonna throw the little fireball. Okay, there's no cleanse here. Oh, okay. Ooh, Altagar with a nice berry. Okay, we're gonna get the. We're not gonna use the Olivia wall to stop the Herald Conversion? Well, maybe Strikey doesn't know. Altagar now here has to be a little bit careful. You know, it is an Ashe with Exotic, so at basic 80 carry range, she does do a lot of damage. Woo! Okay, the Breath of Light coming in clutch. Altagar dashes in with the Relentless Pursuit, and it's enough to be able to secure the kill. It's a little bit of a bad sign, you know. It's like it's the second time here that Altagar just gets the fat W in these 1v1 style fights. And Swift Marchers versus Spellslinger Shoes here in the mid lane. We've almost got the Seraphs. Ready? Okay, Dragon's Descent. Padawan is gonna be in big trouble though here, forced to flash away. Almost has the Fatherless. So definitely looking to get some good damage in, but things are a little bit scary here from time to time. We almost have the Black Cleaver though on Xin Zhao. Gonna be a big point of contention. It's one of his really big strong points, but at least with the Shyvana build, you clear camps pretty fast. Alder here pushing in the turret. Gonna be able to pick up a solo plate for himself. As he already has that Echo Zahira. Mirrored support build. But yeah, when you've got a strong carry. Okay, Alder here forced to flash over the wall. Now Fax here with that blue pet does run really fast. Okay, we're gonna messy, but it's not gonna land. Solomon's misses that fireball, but we're gonna be taking the mid outer here in exchange for this Mountain Dragon. We're looking for maybe a little bit more jungle invades. We're looking for some more camps. Padawan really wants to be stacking. Elder has to be a little scared. This Inge is fine. Proxy farming. Doesn't matter if Mordekaiser wants to proxy himself. Singe is not a champion who's affected by proxies. Okay, but Padawan might want to say something about it. Still 2-level difference here. Could be big. We're looking for a 3-man dive here on Reg. See if we can get it done. We need that next minion wave, but Singe is good at we've got Strikey, okay, we've got the teleport from Ari. Okay, so the dive here from Nordians not gonna work out, but they do end up saving. Private Reg, but Padawan now just gonna pick up yet another double set of camps for himself. And Pack starting to fall a little bit behind XP wise. Riftmaker almost done here for Mordekaiser. Definitely gonna be a big power spark. We almost have the Flicker Blade. Gonna allow Lucian a lot more of that nasty potential. Okay, but that should be the bottom turret being opened up. And we've got Soul Point, Mountain Soul Point here in about 3 minutes for the side of Nordians. Gonna be clearing out some vision. Okay, Mega Adhesive comes down. But Liz gonna use the legendary Korean technique of just walking away. Alright, Red is going Protoplasm Harness? I mean, yeah, I guess. It makes sense. It's the Flash versus the Ignite, and the Ignite not gonna have enough ticking damage. Reg gonna be able to clear things out himself. Getter maybe looking for a sneaky Q, but just gonna find the Zinzao here instead. Padawan could be in trouble, but the Hawk Shot reveals the Death Rush before anything bad happens here. Okay, dash money. Oh. I just gotta be a little bit careful. Tiny Tips here. Gonna look for that charm. Gonna miss though. Okay, we get the Flash Frost onto Strikey missing some cannons. Alright, Protoplasm finish here. 14 thanks to the Rod of Ages. Okay, and now the Fatherless finished up. We have now the Tsukuyomi build for Altacore that's finished up. He's got infinite cooldowns, infinite mana, so he can spew his. Oh, okay, Breath of Life. Oh, we get tagged by the arrow, but I think it was just dodged out of the way. Good timing here by Altacore. Okay, take a little bit of a trade here. Reg had that comfy part of the game where he doesn't. Comfy part of the game where, I mean, the Singe does damage, but doesn't really take much damage, but he's not like a kill threat, so they really want to crack open this mid. They're going to find Tiny Tibbs with that Trinket reveal. I think the Verta Barrier coming out here for Strikey. Ooh, all their dies before the Encore comes out. Beautiful play here. We got Dragon at 45. And the Encore didn't even have time to come out. Seraphine just died so fast, so it's gonna be up for this next team fight here if we choose to have it. But we'll have to see what exactly we get. Okay, Liska. I mean, Liska is level 15. Yeah, just Vax not really killable right now. There's not much damage here on this Mordekaiser. They're gonna end up winning the fight. Beautiful Blade just holding out. And yeah, now Altacore back in the mid lane, just farming. Gonna be Mountain Soul Point already here for the side of Nordians in game number 1 of this MetaShift League match versus the Little Princesses. We haven't seen the Shyvana do anything. She got one gank off mid to burn the egg. That's what we saw. We saw the Anivia punish, and then nothing else. Black Cleaver now picked up here. Almost have the IE versus just the PD and the Hex Optic. So Asha struggling a bit in the money department. Yeah, Strikey here now has scaled. I mean, it's a Lichbane Ari. No Malignance means that you're not going to be ulting to try and find picks that often. Your ult is quite sacred, and because it was still on cooldown, there's no Malignance, you do get punished pretty hard. Wretch here going to be able to pick up probably a turret for himself, or he'll probably let Strikey pick it up.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Top outer picked up, but it looks like Lisk is going to be picking up that bot outer in just a second, unless Reg can Super Saiyan his way to the bot lane. I don't know. Yeah, I think just a single auto attack should be enough. So that's going to be turrets equalized once again, 2-2. It's 3 dragons to 1, and that's like the big thing. You know, Shyvana used to be known for if you don't get the dragon, she doesn't do anything. But now, you know, she kind of has to do so much more. Scoreboard down as we might have Liz looking to find someone. Okay, the fire kick. Okay, it's Fax versus Liz. Okay, we got the enchanted crystal arrow. It's gonna get dodged out of the way. The dragon's descent. Fax goes down, but now Padawan might just die though. Wretch here running at the speed of sound. He's got the insanity pods. He runs fast. He's going places. Tiny Tips is looking, but Padawan is gonna die to Strike. He gets the 1v1 kill. Alder Kettle goes down. And now it's a look to see if Dash Money is gonna flash out of the Flash Frost here. The snowball. Woohoo! Surviving by the skin of your teeth, ladies and gentlemen. That's the definition. You live on like 5 HP, but overall just a pretty good team fight. Also, Solomon's just picking up the mid outer for himself. We're getting that cash money, baby. Okay. Looking at the recalls, we got the Verdant Barrier, large rod here for Anivia. We got movement speed on the Singe. Lucian's now got an IE versus a BF sword. So big 80 carry item advantage there. Ari, you know, got those 3 kills early, and then, you know, it's kind of been stale. Shyvana now working towards what likely is the Shoshin. Unless it's the Titanic Hydra. Padawan almost charged up. Okay, the Verdant Barrier is gonna be popped. Scoreboard down as we get ready for maybe another team fight. Okay, we're gonna look messy, but the soccer ball misses. We are not Team España right now. Reg here pushing that bot lane. Trying to get stuff done. I think we're going to Leandros here. Okay, but Tiny Tibbs, no, not gonna get caught up. Strikey just farming up. Really wants that Banshee's Veil. Sorry. Okay, Padawan here trying to secure this Voice Peddler. Okay, we're gonna use the Dragon's Descent. Okay, and the Ash Arrow. I guess we're playing with our eyes closed because Reg could be in trouble. The Encore gets dodged though. Has the Insanity Potion. Holds on to it. Fax though getting tagged and pulled back in, gets sent into the Shadow Realm. And yeah, now Altakor just dashing into the defenseless Mordekaiser, and now Dash Money gets sent to jail. Reg is popping off. He flies in, flings for the win, and now we're gonna kill Padawan too. We're dominating in this team fight, and Reg slapping them with the $100 bills. Take a Benny Franklin to your ass cheek, he says, as he carries his team to yet another team fight victory. This Singe pick honestly has been disgusting. I can see why Sixpack uses it to mentally violate people in European solo queue. Alright, with that inner turret taken. Inhibitor turret gonna be gone. It's gonna be Mountain Soul here for the side of Nordians. Tiny Tips trying to do something, but he's kind of fallen out of favor. Not able to find any picks in this mid game. And yeah, that's the Banshee's Veil now finished for Strikey. No one going down. Importantly enough here for the side of Nordians means that after this reset, they can just kind of force the narrative. And yeah, Mordekaiser seemingly has always had like a CS lead, but now it kind of just doesn't matter anymore. We almost have the LDR here for Lucian. Even Melio's gonna finish yet another item, another large rod for Nivea here. The Death's Dance almost finished here for Fax, but he's gonna be able to survive the likely encounters. And yeah, we do not see Lisk yet, but when he shows bot, there's a good chance. Maybe. Oh, sorry guys. There's a good chance maybe they force Baron, but here they're trying to keep vision control here on the side of the Little Princess. Is trying to sweep out as much as they can, but you know this Ashe really. We've been playing blind Lee Sin Simulator, and like Alticore now is just starting up the Baron. Do we want it? Okay, yep. No, hot shot coming out. Mordekaiser spotted bot lane. Oh no, Alderketter, what are we doing? And with the support just dead, yeah, that's your engage. Okay, yeah, Reg is just playing defense. And honestly, Singe is fantastic at being a nuisance. Okay. Scoreboard down here, Baron down to 8k, 7k, 5k. Padawan, if he wants to go in, he's gotta choose soon. Okay. Oh, and it's a Baron steal though, but can they make it out? Liz did kill off Reg, but I don't think it's gonna matter because Alticore's got a gun and it's gonna pow, pow, pow your way to the Shadow Realm. So it ends up being a 1 for 3. But they do not have Baron. They still have Baron on Dash Money. He's the only one with a Baron buff, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough because Alticore has the culling, Strikey has the menacing chicken wings of doom. And is it gonna be enough? We're looking to close out game number 1 here for the Nordians, and now Alderketter gets caught out once again. Man must be wiping with Poison Ivy, because Lord knows you've never seen a plant make this much money. Alticore though, taking the hits, and he could be going down. Padawan is here, all he has to do is land a fireball, but it's not going to be enough. We got the teleport here though from Tiny Tims. Tiny Tims looking for the play, and he's got to find Alticore. That's a huge shutdown. A bouncing goal down. We're gonna look, try and isolate. It's Fax getting stunned up, but Tiny Tims dies. Fax does so much damage. Dash Money gonna die. It's a double kill here. Reg here though, he's looking, and there's only one Nexus turret left. That's a triple kill. 45-second death timers, ladies and gentlemen. I believe the audience are gonna look to take it. Even if you Shadow Realm the Cinch, your Nexus is not immune to auto attacks. Alderketter here forced to flash away one more time, but now the Nexus is gone. The first encore of the game hits, but it's not going to do much. We'll get the fling back, and Alderketter, is he going to die once again? It doesn't matter. Game 1 ends. Nordians takes it, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Bismillah. Yeah, casting with an ulcer in your mouth? Jesus Christ. It's not fun. Alright. Let's get ready for that all-important draft number 2. Give me a second, guys. Alright! Alright, I'll put my fat ass in the middle. Say we It looks like it's gonna be Nordians on red side here for no okay, Nordians back on blue. Nordians back on blue. We're doing the salty run back here from Little Princesses. The team comp, you know, we kind of meshed a little bit, but like I think it needed just a little bit more chutzpah, you know. It just felt like it kind of fell off. The Shyvana didn't really get to do what she wanted to. She didn't get to do what she needed or wanted to do. The Mordekaiser kind of just. I mean, the first few ults onto the Zinzal worked out, but then after that, it was kind of like a nothing burger. And while Ari had a lead early, and then also bot lane here for Little Princesses, it was a natural disaster. I think we saw 2 out of like 15 arrows land, and like 1 out of like 16 something encores. So yeah, there's definitely some gapping. But we'll see what we get here for game number 2. Our first round of picks are out. To be fair though, sorry if I do yawn. I have been starting my days at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, so we're nearing bedtime. So hopefully Nordians can wrap this up too. I get it up on the interwebs, and then I can work on making some clips tomorrow if I have some spare time. If not, it'll be like later during the week. Yeah. I will be looking at a lot of my like more recent VODs. If any of y'all watching want to help me clip content, and you want to just make the clips for the team fights and stuff, you know, go on, at least for the Twitch side of things. If you clip the thing, I'll feature it, and I'll mention your name in the shorts upload. Like the description when we post the clips. Clips are gonna be going up Friday. So if we got any clips from the LQL, the MetaShift, or whatever we happen to be working, that's one we'll be looking to post. Because Friday is League Day, and starting Wednesday we're gonna be streaming some League Classic. So hopefully y'all gonna be there with me as we have a lot of fun. Clipping's too hard? Fair. I feel you. I tried doing it through the YouTube tool, but the YouTube tool is so ass, bro. It's so ass. So what I started doing is I just started recording the streams. Because normally it would just like, I just publish the VOD from like, because I'm already co-streaming to YouTube, right? I've just published the VOD and then I'd go on the clip thing. But now I'm recording my stream, so that way I can go make the clip myself in my editor in like 5 minutes if I have to. We back yet. We all are Lee Francher. All right. So what are we getting here in terms of bans? The Luciamelia was really powerful. Okay, we're gonna keep the Ziggs ban here. The Ash Seraphine off the table means that we might be likely to maybe see some mage action. I don't know. Sometimes when you don't have hands, maging it up is key. But Ziggs has truly been the Allahu snack bar terrorist in the bot lane. It's really hard to play against. You're either playing like Kaisa or Jhin. And Kaisa Jhin, sometimes, you know, not in all comms they like seem to be too good. And with Little Princesses, honestly, I think we're just keeping the same bands. It's gonna be the same 6 bands, it looks like. I'm gonna predict, we had Mountain Soul last game, I'm gonna predict Infernal Soul for game 1. So for game 2. Yep, okay, so yeah, it looks like we're just keeping the same bands. The Thresh band is interesting. It was a it was a Nami band last time here against Solomon's. Sorry. Sometimes we'll be yawning it up. If I give you the yawns through my computer screen, I do apologize. And there's a Sivir band here as an extra. I believe it was a Jinx last time, but Alticor's a pretty big Jinx guy. Is Syndra gonna stay the same? Let's see what Nordians want here. If they are banning Ziggs Sivir, what's that mean? It's not Ezreal. Oh, it could be Ezreal. It could also be Varus or Jhin. Jhin Karma, Karma Varus, Karma Ezreal. So we're just logging down. Oh, the Victor ban was what was banned last time. Okay, and since it was left up, I mean, this Victor could be a possible flex pick. We've seen a lot of Victor 80 carry. It's fantastic in the wave clearing champions, and an amazing counter to Ziggs itself. Has a bit of a weaker early game than some champions, but really resilient with that Siphon energy shield. A Wukong here that was also banned in second rots, picked up for princesses. That's already a deadly combo. It's the arcane double penetration attack, and you don't want to be stuck in that cyclone of buttfuckery. Let's see what Nordians want to pick up here. Do they pick up 80 carry here on 2, or do they just pick up jungle? Okay, it is going to be the Varus here for Alticor. We've seen a little bit of Varus Alticor, but it's been mainly Jinx, Ashe, Jinx, Ashe, Kaisa. Ooh, and the Skarner here for Fax. Not essentially that great into the Wooks, but can clip him out of his Cyclone, technically speaking, after frame 1. And this could be the Victor Nautilus bot lane. I mean, it's a pretty powerful bot lane. But, you know, you have the sunk cost fallacy here with the Nautilus. You never know if you're going to get a Nautilus who's on food stamps, or Nautilus who's fine dining on fatty tuna Chipotle pizza. Those are the real questions you got to be asking in life. You know, sometimes it's too real to be real. We'll find out. Okay, the ambassador that was banned against Reg. Once again, I'm surprised the set is let go, but the Gnar ban kind of makes me feel like we're gonna get another pseudo tank here from the side of Nordians. That's normally like the indicator. I mean, Reg has been known to play the Aatrox, and Gnar not that fantastic of a matchup for Aatrox. But the Sahin also taken away from the Reggie boy. We're going to take the tank away here from Lisk. And we'll see here. Okay, yeah, it is the blind Aatrox here. So normally said not that bad of a pick here. And it is a Reggie man special. Are we going to see the Vestayan Facebreaker? Or are we just going to see the likes of Exciting? So, I mean, we've seen Reg play, like, a wide variety. Okay, so we're keeping up the poke. I think here against this team comp specifically, we're probably looking at more like a lethality Varus, especially at the Karma. You know, I don't really... Is it Olaf? Is it Olaf for Reg? Nah! The Viking! Erling Hansen! Ah! This is an amazing Olaf angle, I'll be honest. A little bit of a hard laning phase here against the Aatrox, but once you press the go to Brazil button, you send them to the Shadow Realm. It's just gonna be the Kalendo, the Broken Blade special here. So for those of you that do not know, Bear Trap on the Road, Kled Q has anti-heal on the pullback, which Aatrox is very susceptible to. So essentially here you go, Titanic, Overlord's Bloodmail, and you end up getting almost 200 AD from just your passive. Also, Kled, kind of disgusting when it comes to taking turrets. But it's gonna be the Smolder, okay? So this was the mid lane Victor. I mean, quite good matchup into the Victor itself. But Smolder Nautilus, I don't think they're gonna have much laning priority, kind of like they didn't have in game number 1. But it's kind of weird to like counterpick yourself at the end of the day. But we'll have to see if it's the case. Hey, yo, what's up, Lab Malonk? How you doing? We're getting ready for game number 2 of Nordians versus the Little Princesses. Here in the MetaShift League. Looks like we are getting an internal bathroom break, so if you need time to go grab a snack, now's the time to do so. Game 1 was insanely bloody. You're definitely not going to want to miss this. As a reminder, if you're watching and you're not following, make sure you follow. If you got that Jeff Bezos money, I could always use some of it. But other than that, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. We're live with the MetaShift League on Mondays, or whenever it happens, on Tuesdays with the LQL, and on Thursdays on Aegis.gg with my boy Boss Kitty. And if you want even more of the full insight, then get ready for the League Classic streams as we race to level 30, baby, to become a member of the Tribunal. Get all that voting power. Because as we once said, it's time to make bot lane great again! Woo! I'm gonna do that bit. As long as I'm not on the Aegis broadcast, I'm gonna be doing that bit every game where we see double 80 carries. In the bot lane. If I see double mages, I'm not wearing the hat. Because then I'd be like lying. That won't be too long. So give or take, if there's no spectator client issues and we don't have to do a league reboot once again, should be about 5-ish minutes before we get in. But hey, you never know what'll happen. Also, I am loving this brand new mic that I picked up. $25. And honestly, it's working super well. People are like, you need to spend like $100 million on a new setup. I'm like, if I had $100 million, I don't think I'd be shopping at Winners for a new mic, bro. Alright, let's see what's up on Twitter. Wow, 7 notifications, bro. Sheesh. Alright, the mid lane here for Princess is still using the washroom. Oh, yeah. Alright. What else we got on this playlist? Nah. Rogue Mega Darkrai Battlefield? Did I just spoil Legend ZA for myself? Damn, I didn't even know there was a Rogue Mega Darkrai. Okay, this is nasty. Oh, and the beat changes up? Yo, it's evolving. Oh, this is the song I heard last time. Okay, yo, this beat is nasty. Alright, looks like the ready checks are good. This is your 4-minute warning to get yourself a snack. Don't worry, we'll try and have some overlays done. I'll turn the lights on because, you know, it's getting dark in here and I don't think you guys have dark vision. At least, not to the degree that which I have. Also, anime thighs. Yo, the beat changed like 3 times so far. Okay. Now this is a banger. It's a tune, baby. It's a tune. Can we not slow bands, bro? Come on, we've already been waiting for the Chasselak for a while. Good. Alright. This song slaps so hard, bro. What the hell? This was a mega banger tune. Not gonna lie, I wanna play Legend ZA right now, bro. Yo, I wanna get to that boss fight just to AFK and hear the tunes. Oh, the Reggie Trio, baby! It's the choose! Back. So, game 1 summary, Strikey got mollywopped. Strikey and Reg kind of got mollywopped in lane. But Alticore, kind of, you know, the bam, 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 bam. So we'll see if the early game's a little bit better here for the likes of Nordians. The team fighting was on point though. Communication was there. It didn't feel like they just let people hang. So this roster feels like it's evolved a little bit since we had the Eternals spring playoffs before I went to Japan. All right, 2.5 minutes to go. What do you mean we went through the entire playlist? Alright, we're about to get into the game, boys. 50 seconds to go. Getting ready, yo. Gonna have some fun, though. Making sure we stream, though. You know, it was kind of boring taking a break from streaming. But with League Classic coming out, oh, we're gonna have so much fun. I am gonna try to stream every day that I can with League Classic. Oh, I'm gonna be playing so much League Classic. It's crazy, bro. I can't wait, bro. Like, oh, man. I'm like, oh, I'm so excited. I wish I could compete in the Go for Lulz, but I don't have any friends who play League Classic, so. I guess I'll have to just enjoy the game mode casually by myself. Maybe we'll make some League Classic friends. We're running squads, baby. Alright, here we go as we get ready to load into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you have your snack and your drink, because you ain't gonna want to miss out. Game 1 was bloody enough, but Game 2 might be that special time of the month. You know what I'm talking about. But we got some sexy ass skins here. Vanilla Wukong, that's criminal. Vanilla Karma, that's criminal. Let's get that scroll out here. It's Exhaust Aatrox versus Ignite Kled. Oh Lord, what am I seeing? Oh no. Oh nay, cringe. Oh nay, cringe. What am I seeing? Hey, glad to see Psyche using a skin on the way. Okay. Red versus blue. Okay, well they get the invasive warden. Red's gonna take a little bit of Scarl HP, but okay, let's see. Will Tiny Tips dominate the early game as hard as they did against Strikey last game? Ooh. Keep forgetting that Lethality Bear is that E, the hail of arrows. Pretty powerful. Here, about even CS here in the mid lane so far. Red has to be a little bit careful. Is the exhaust here And Exhaust kind of nasty against a champion like Fudge. You really want to get that damage momentum to get your courage back up, if anything. Yeah, some good poke here. Coming out from Altacore and Solomon stuff. And then, oh, okay, using the heal. That's a fat finger if I've ever seen one. The sad Kimoji is coming out. Oh, okay, they're coming a rope, gonna find a minion. But the Darkened Blade answers with a knockout, so. The big thing that was changed here for Lepaldi Varus is that the the W burst damage per stack was reduced, and the bonus AD on the Q was tuned down about 25% of the scaling. So it's a lot less nasty on the 1.5 item power spike than it used to be, where it was like Kiryomu's. But I mean, so far, things are looking kind of good. Striking down about a wave already. And Dash Money here with the Doran's helm is rather tanky, but keep in mind there's no sustain in that bot lane. Tiny Tips now out of sustain. Altacore though could be in trouble here. Karma looking. Oh. Get her here. Woo. Ooh, and that's his first blood here for striking. Nice. The Dwimbled Bolt. You're going in, but the fear here. Gonna find it now. Ketter's just dead. Yeah, Ketter is just dead. Beautiful play here by Nordians. Striking surviving the gank with a really nice fear on the Warrior Trickster, making sure he's not getting not getting hurt back. Lisk already came back to lane with just Food Photo on here. Gonna try and force Scarl out. But Reg can build back up a decent amount of courage though. It is a last chapter to half a chapter. It's a last chapter to a yard sale here. And the Tiny Tips definitely not happy about taking that Dwimbled Bolt. Keep in mind, on isolated targets, it does do bonus damage. But Ketter here, maybe looking for a play here. Ooh, good fear into the Wuthering Waves. It's not going to be enough, but yeah, Dash Money doesn't win these. And yeah, now Dash Money even more isolated away. Only got a call. Strikey has that early level 6 too, so. And now Kenner almost sent back to base. Getting a little bit low. That early level 6 here for the Varus is definitely gonna be doing dividends. Dash Money forced to use the flap away. Okay, we're going in with the bear trap in a row. And here comes the exhaust. We're looking for that skill shot back, but we get a grasp rock in exchange. Oh, Dwimbled Bolt not gonna find its target, but the Arcane Storm also kind of not landing. We still have the battalion charge here from Reg. Another Dwimbled Bolt not gonna find its target. But it is the early anti-heal here on the class. Definitely an item he can put to good use. And the isolated Dwimbled Bolt for the kill. Tiny Tips getting sent to Peg City. You wouldn't be able to tell if it was Barack Obama or Man Shell. But here's the cycle. Solomon's could be in trouble here. Gets caught by the dredge line. Oh, now Patamon. That is so much damage. And that should be the mount back here for Reg. As Liz tried, but a beautiful flash here from Reg, able to get away from that sweet spot. Better drop on a rope, gonna try and find. Well, it's gonna be a Cloud Dragon here. Taken. Good little play though onto Solomon's. Able to kill him. But now Padawan might want to try something. Never mind, just goes back to farming here. Sometimes I forget to toggle the scoreboard, you know. Okay. But, we have the potential play here, okay. Reg could be in trouble. I cannot ult when you are dismounted, by the way. Ooh, okay, the ignite not enough. We get that passive shot through of the hit. And it's gonna be enough. Liz picks up that kill. But yeah, keep in mind, Kled has a, I want to say it's like a 15-second dismount timer. It's kind of like the fatigue here on Gnar. Once you proc it, it's you can't instantly reset. Now imagine Gnar could just infinitely gain energy. Dash money forced to flash away, same as Altacore, but I mean at the end of the day I think you're really happy that your Varus is up 2 waves. Gonna finish that item first, and has a CS. It has a CS lead, has a money lead, and yeah, this Victor so far has been just kind of getting run through by Strikey. It's definitely a different approach than what we saw in game number 1. It's going to be able to take Cyclosaur here for Lisk first, so that does mean he's going to be insanely squishy. Understanding that going the sustain route against the likes of a Kled means that you're better off just trying to kill him than trying to out resource him, because he will just kind of eat at your resources with this Bear Trap in a roll. Okay, but that's a dismount. Solomon's could be in trouble here. The Cyclone's gonna find its target. Padawan picks up a kill though. Hey, Strikey able to help a bit, but the Spiraling Despair is gonna miss. Tiny Tips teleports in, but doesn't really get to find anything. Another double kill here for Altacore, and yeah, you killed the support. You killed. Oh, and Reg was solo killed here in the top lane, so it did cost Lisk his exhaust, but I mean, hey, it's a 3-minute cooldown to get another kill. And once you start getting that burst on the Aatrox, it does get hard here in the Kled matchup. It's like an early game counter, and if you're not able to build anything with it, it does get kind of rough. Spectator bug is funny. It doesn't show money when you kill wards anymore. It shows add value at. It seems that we are having a bit of a jungle peripheral issue. Yep, we should unpause momentarily. Let you guys know when that happens. Should be a small out of pause delay. Okay, looks like we are unpausing. Expect a little delay. But items across the board here outside of Tiny Tips and Reg respectively. But yeah, the Cyclos are rather a huge power spike because if he goes like Profane Hydra, if he continues building more lethality items, he's just gonna be able to probably try to one-shot Reg in a combo. So that's what we're probably aiming to do. Is a Triforce versus the Heartsteel. Skarner been able to get his assist and keep his farm up. You know, normally Skarner a little bit slow farm-wise, but has been managing. So Reg is really far behind. Money-wise, if we look at the money, no me, down 1,000 gold. That's huge in this match. You know, there's no teleport, and this Aatrox just hits like a truck. That's the out-of-pause delay. Don't worry. That bear trap on a rope. Doing some good damage, but I mean, I don't know. We kind of need to give Reg a little bit of help because this Kled doesn't scale well into the late game if he's 1,000 years behind. Solomon's here getting caught out once again. Padawan's just getting stuck though. And yeah, another 2 free kills here. Solomon's was traded thanks to the Ignite. Was it the Ignite or the red buff? How'd Solomon's die? It got bursted? Probably. But it's been objective domination here for Fax. Unlike game number 1, where it just felt really comfortable. Ooh, but nice dwindled bolt passive. That's 30% with just an item. Yeah, it's 3-0-1 here for Striking. He's rich. Becky could be in trouble. But a nice fear. Allows him to get away, unfortunately. He's out of mana. Oh, Dash Money doesn't have the flash, doesn't have the mom, so Altakar is gonna live by just pressing the Yomus. And, halfway to the Muramana, stacks-wise. Going towards that Shadow Flame here for Strikey. Trying to get a little bit more of that Chutzpah. Right, just trying to heal up, pick up some Wampa fruits. It is a Chemtech Soul this game, so honestly pretty scary here from the side of Little Princesses if they can get the momentum to get enough Cloud Dragons. Picked up the bladed Steel Caps here. But with this Essence Reaver, Smolder should be able to farm a little bit better. It's nice to stay a little bit of like he does have to be careful. Gantor has. Oh, honestly, if I was him, I would have let that hit because then you kind of just killed the Nautilus. But yeah, abandoning the Smolder nonstop. It feels bad, man. The poor Dash Money. Ooh, it's a red buff on Lisk. Oh, that's nasty. That's not fun. You're not allowed to have a red buff in the top lane. That's cheating. Why is Kled so small? Is that the skin that makes him look so small? His feet looks tiny, bro. Yeah, Dash Money here, forced away. Oh, missed that caddy here in the mid lane. Yeah, well, that's not fair, but look at how tiny he is. It's so cute. I always thought Kled was a little bit bigger. Oh, I guess it's because I always go Heartsteel on the damn champion. Okay, Tiny Tips goes down. So They trade Skarner and Solomon for just tiny tips. Good play here by the little princesses, evening back up to gold. Yeah, Solomon's getting picked off so hard lately. It's kind of crazy. Padawans here doing a much better job this game at playing proactively, looking to find catches and stuff. And that Smolder has that the boom boom. Doesn't have the 125 boom boom just yet. Aatrox looking for the flank here on striking though. This could be huge. But it wasn't even needed. Padawan's with a just big shutdown for himself. Getter has to be careful. Oh! Okay, trades 1 for 1 at the end of the day here. Woohoo! Dash Money with the outplay secures the kill here. Was that? That was not a double kill. Was a 2 for 1 though at the end of the day. The big unfortunate part of getting the Manamune before you get the Muramana is that it's kind of a worthless item. Because the Manamune gives you a bit of AD, but it doesn't have an effect. The Muramana is what gives you that on hit consume mana to do more damage. Okay. Let's have the Titanic here for Liz. We're getting some good trades, but I mean, at the end of the day, wow, okay. Okay, I mean, the Herald's gonna get a free charge here. Okay. So they do get tiny tips though, but I mean, this Victor, it almost feels like last game. Here comes Mom, we're yelling. But Reg in the middle of 4 people has to flash away. And that's a lot of damage. Ketterer goes down here. Keep in mind, this Aatrox is like full lethality. He hurts like crazy. Strikey able to get some good rotations off, but yeah, this Aatrox really hurts. And we had a good wombo, but we ended up womboing the Wukong clone, which is kind of funny when it does happen. But yeah, so far, if you look at the money no me, it's almost a 2,000 gold lead in the jungle. It's a 2,000 gold lead in the top lane. And princesses are kind of happy. They're only down, less than 1,000 gold in bot lane. And they're down about 1,000 in mid, but they still have an almost 3,000 gold lead for themselves, and they do, I personally feel that they do scale better. Reg finally just finished his first item, but Aatrox is about to finish with Black Cleaver. Wow. We're gonna look here. We're sending the entire Goose squad. Okay, so we get the shutdown. The big shutdown over to Varus. 1 skill shot away. 125 has been reached. Ooh, okay, forcing the flash out of Carter. But that means Victor is going to be able to pick up a turret for himself. We've got Baron up. But now Victor looking to stop this, the turret take. 2 plates though to Reg, so he's gonna get a little bit of money back in his pocket. Lower the deficit from 2K down to just 1,500. But with another kill in the books here, the item lead in this bot lane is kind of crazy. Because we're almost at 3 items here on the... We're almost at 3 items here on the Varus, while Smolder just about to finish up a second. Picks up that Trojan, gets more boom boom fireballs. Is going to be able to... Sorry, super scorcher breaths. I hate that ability name, so I prefer saying boom boom fireballs. The anti-heal picked up now by Straggy. Triple anti-heal already devoted, so this Aatrox is healing. It's not going to get much done this game. It was the Chemtech Dragon taken by the little princesses, so we've got about 2 minutes before kind of the next thing to play on the map. There's Baron, but these teams don't really do Baron that well. We're now looking to collapse. Okay, we're gonna get the battalion. And Solomon picks up the kill here. It was a charge of the Light Brigade. But we've got 4-man strong where we're going to look to trade mid for bot. As we get ready for this upcoming dragon, we're trying out the vision. Rez is going to get another push in. Able to stop the onslaught. Oh, tiny tip. Max is like, oh hell no. Oh, maybe hell yeah. Okay, Altacore able to kill Tiny Tits off of Padawan. Looking to get onto Altacore. This could be huge. But end up trading 1 for 2. So Altacore goes down, loses Barrier, still has the flash. But no Jumpler here. The jungler here could be huge. Black Cleaver now picked up. Double Rocket Belt. I hate this item on control mages. I love it on like fighters and bruisers and stuff, but I just hate that we're in the... Oh hey, Gale Force. The Gale Force was removed because 80 carries were building it too much. But Rocket Belt, oh, we can't touch that. It's like Nico's signature item. If we take it out of the game, then she can't play support anymore. The justification is kind of dumb. We almost have the Sorelias here already for Altacore. He's definitely going to be looking to do a lot of damage. We'll score more down as we get ready for maybe this this upcoming dragon fight. I definitely don't want to give up too many objectives. It looks like we have the inner track here for little princesses. As the dragon has been aggroed already. We're looking okay, and they're chewing. We're gonna get the Ishalian back. Gonna find Tiny Tips again! And this man is a magnet! Ooh, Altacore. Oh, but Padawan! Padawan's got that assassination classroom! Okay, Dash Money with the execute though! Oh, but the big striking! And he's coming in! And he's got the fireball! And yo, he must be playing Red Eyes. That shit's crazy. It's a quadra kill for Strikey. The wombo combo. You'd almost think he had Infernal Conduit active. This man popping the fuck off to save his team. He is the Caps of Nordians today, baby. But yeah, no, looking at the difference in this mid lane, it's an almost 4,000 gold lead. So even though it's double Rocket Belt, there's an anti-heal item in extra, plus an extra large rod, and technically now another 2,500 gold in pocket to spend. So, and that's just a death cap right off the bat. This man is so fat, it's crazy. Sorelia's picked up here, almost at the edge of 9. Altacore does have to be a little bit careful, you know. Lisk has been looking for him. RC picked up for Smolder. That's a pretty big item. We don't talk about support builds. They don't matter. They're just there for words. You know, I should get a t-shirt that says supports life matters. Yeah, Altacore does a lot of damage. I mean, yes, we did nerf the shit out of Levaldiveris, but yeah. It's still playable. I mean, playable, it's still good, but the biggest downside to Levaldiveris is that, you know, whenever you see Jhin, is there a tank on the enemy team? The answer is a true tank, not a engaged support. Waha! Man, Dash Money has to stop just running into these arrows. Cause that's how we win fights for Nordians, is just we get all that poke. Pop the chem plant. We really want this turret. Not even gonna agree for the hard steel stack? That's crazy.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Rich, really trying to get that second item. But the money disparity here for Aatrox, you know, only down to 1,000 gold. It hasn't been able to get much done lately. It's for Little Princesses. It's been the Wukong and Aatrox hype train. Unending Despair picked up here. Death's Dance picked up. Another Tunneler. So we're going Edge of Night here. Lisk also picking up the, what is this, steel sigil, so getting ready to build that Death's Dance. Gotta be able to last in these team fights because this Wave Burst is crazy. Oh, Padawan gets spotted on the trinket. Alright, we're getting ready. Oh! Oh no, we fat fingered the Seekers. Oh no, Tiny Tibbs. It's a huge fat finger. We saw the dragon in a minute, but now it's hourglass advantage. Okay, use the Unstoppable to dodge the Nautilus ultimate. So that is the Nautilus ultimate traded for the Kled ultimate. But I mean, to be fair, Little Princesses want to engage on you, so you don't really need the charge. Okay, we're gonna get the Spiraling Despair into the Thunderbolt. Try to get stuff done. We're looking to find Dash Money. And we are gonna find Dash Money. Yeah, Padawan though gets a good knockup. Solomon goes down, Fax just gets executed. Strikey not able to put it looks like it's gonna be Chem Tech's sole point here for the side of Little Princesses. Fax and Solomon's just not able to build space in the team fight. And without that, when you do not need the charge when you have prior advantage. But even with the beautiful engage here by Fax, the Wukong saw an opportunity to flash onto Altacore, make sure that the burst just wasn't there, and now yeah, we are getting close to hitting that 100% crit on Skarner. Sorry, on Skarner, on Smolder, and he's starting to do damage. He got 2 kills last team fight, and Money no Me, he's tied back up with Altacore, who is the richest man in the game by a little margin. Okay, Wukong is definitely looking for an opportunity. Bear Trap on a rope gonna miss here. Okay, we've got Baron up. A soul is gonna be huge. If little princesses get this soul, it's gonna be a very nasty soul for them because it's so much healing. And we sent the solo laners back to solo farm them levels. Padawan he's looking for an opportunity, but the Yomu's Ghostblade. I believe that is Black Cleaver here, finished up. Yeah, there's an entire def cap in difference between the mids. Ooh, Altacore could be in trouble. Ooh, Solomon's gonna try to get onto the fags here, just gonna get executed. And yeah, with the flash burned off Altacore and the jungler down for 40 seconds, we might be looking to force. But I don't know if we're forcing a game 3 just yet. There could always be some miracle attempts, but things aren't looking that magnifique, you know. This though going down would be huge. They do take the Baron, but now they have to run for the hills. Oh, Padawan though. Oh, that shield barrier coming through. Pretty clutch here. But yeah, you take the Baron, but you lose a lot of tools to get it. So at the end of the day, you build a small gold lead up. And here we see the strength of this lethality Varus, you know. When chasing, the poke is on such short cooldown that you get a lot, but I mean a lot of value out of it. We've got the soul fight here in just a minute. Wukong almost full build. I think GA the next thing here for Varus. You do have to be careful. There is it's flashless on the Varus here, and Padawans has been finding amazing angles all game. Oh, okay. We're getting the charge here. We're looking, but Kled not gonna be able to find the target. Okay, we find Keter. Okay. Ooh, Altacore gets assassinated in the backline. Red gets executed. And it's striking against the world, but I think the Smolder has scaled enough to the point where it's a little bit too disgusting. Seeker's still not yet used by Strikey. He's never in position to be in danger. But yeah, no, this Wukong he just has the damage. He's able to always just be on this Varus. Yeah, GA looks to be the next item. But we're taking the Chemtech Soul. We've taken a lot of turrets, and now the gold difference is starting to scale. Gold doesn't really matter that much this late into the game. But Reg has had a little bit of an NPC game. Hasn't really been able to contribute much to the success of the team fights. You know, he's so far behind on this Kled that he just doesn't have the value one would normally bring. And Tiny Tibbs here gonna be able to pick up an inner turret as Double Death's Dance. Serpent's Fang picked up here for Smolder. Are we not going 100% for it? I got a sorry, we wanted to go 100% for it. I guess we're going what? Death's Dance? That's our last item? Death's Dance would make the Smolder a lot tankier. Blinding Jewel picked up. Victor really wanting that death cap, but understanding he has to pick up some penetration. We're looking to get in on dash money, And, oh, okay. Oh, dash money. Gonna get caught out. Oh, big shutdown, but Altacore is assassinated in the backline. Victor and Aatrox finding the play, and it doesn't matter. 10-1-12 on this Smolder. They trade Padawan for essentially their entire team, and it looks like the little princesses are gonna force game number 3 here. I mean, I think Strikey had a phenomenal game, but I just don't think it matters. And that's game 2 in the books, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for that all-important game 3. Let's bring back up the draft. Alright, Nordians have opted to go red side here, so Reg can finally get a counter pick. But Reg had counter pick. I don't know. I think Nordians, like, at least the bot side, like Altacore and Strikey, played that early game fantastically. But I mean, just that at the end of the day, not having a front line, being able to survive, so that way Altacore and Strikey can get this damage down. It was to their big dismay, and it's what just ended the game. In that last team fight, Victor and Lisk and Tiny Tibbs able to just find Altacore those past team fights. If the Varus is just dead, he doesn't get the cycle poke. Yes, the arrow's on like a 4-second cooldown, but no, it doesn't matter if the Varus doesn't live. So get ready here. And here I thought I was gonna get to go to bed. Ah. Me sleep. Ah. So we'll see here, now that the sides have finally swapped, are we gonna see a difference in the picks and bans? Because it's been staples like Ziggs, Syndra, Viego. Game 1 was the Victor, but I don't know if there was a need to ban it. It didn't really do much till that like very last team fight. Well, look at the bans here from game number 2. It's always been the Ziggs Viego and the Yanara Syndra. We swapped out the Nami ban for a Fresh ban and the Victor ban for a Sivir ban. So we'll have to see what we get going for in this last game. It's been exciting. It's been very bloody. A lot of back and forths. A lot of super close call, a lot of big outplays, but honestly, Padawan has woken up from the likes of game 1, because on the Shyvana, I really feel like he didn't, like, he couldn't do anything. But on this Wukong, He just felt alive. He was finding ganks left, right, front, center in the bot lane. In the top lane, he found a lot of early success, and then it transitioned into a fed Wukong in the mid game, and Wukong is able to take over games when he's got those flank angles. Not that I hate the Enchanter supports, but there's a reason. If you don't have engage, it can't just be the Skarner. And that's what it was last game. It was just the Skarner. If Reg wasn't so far behind, you could consider Kled more of an engaged champion. Oh, we're going to be banning the Corki away here from Altacore this time. And the staple Syndra ban going to be staying this time, though. Strikey banning his own Syndra. Maybe, is it time for the Akali? Is it Akali o'clock? Because, you know, Strikey always kind of been known as Anivia, Hui, Syndra. What else does Strikey have in the tank? He also played Victor, and that's also gone. And now Syndra's banned too. That's 5 Strikey champions. Because Strikey's also played Ahri. Okay. Padawan picking up priority in the engaged department in the jungle. You definitely don't want to miss out. He saw what he had to do in game number 2 to take them to a victory. Also, that Aatrox was kind of nasty, bro. Just blowing up all the core. Every team. The Poppy here, beautiful answer. Who's it gonna go to though? Is it gonna be Fax's Poppy? Or is it gonna be Solomon's Poppy? Because I feel Solomon's gotta wake up a little bit. A man was getting caught like a Canadian ordering a double-double at Tim Hortons. It was sloppy, it was wild, it was not fun to see. His karma was getting picked out everywhere. And it's the reason why the bot lane was actually so close in money. Zeri here for Altacore though. Okay, so a Protect the President style calm. Its little princess is gonna take away the Lulu. We've seen a lot of Zeri Lulu. We've seen Zeri Yumi. We'll have to see. I mean, to be fair, if you wanna out the Zeri in 1v1s, you go Twitch Yumi with Ignite Exhaust. Okay, no, we're just drafting for the Jarvan Wombo combo here. Picking up Sarah Fortune. So, probably likes of a Rel, a Rakan support, or an Alistar. I don't know if we want to show the hands for support just yet. Because Misfortune doesn't work with Lulu. So here, yeah, okay, we're getting the Bard a little bit anticlimactic, but you know, you wallop someone against the wall with the Cosmic Binding, and then you and you kind of just go to town. Hopefully it's enough. We'll have to see if it is. Yeah, I think we just picked the Lulu, right? No, okay, we're picking the Leona. Okay, we're getting aggressive, so no, only peel, no enchanting. Is this the game where Solomon's gonna wake up? Because game 1 and 2, it did feel kind of sloppy. He was giving that sloppy, he was taking that toppy. The Gnar ban away from Lisk. Once again, this man will not get to play the Gnar the series. Well, I do have to admit the Aatrox versus Kled matchup, it's whoever gets ahead kind of dominates, and Reg, while he had some cool outplays, he never secured solo kills. So it was a little bit rough. Plus, he was like, kind of, you know, left on an island. You know, the Skarner invested 0 time. I mean, Swain with the MF Wombo, kind of nasty. Yeah, I mean, the Anivia is already off the board. What else are we looking for here in the mid lane? I mean, the Oriana's still available. Is this a top lane Swain? Because it could be a top lane Swain. I mean, Reg's normally melee champions, but Swain actually fantastic into the likes of Seth and Cassandre. So, we'll never know. Okay, and it's Strikey's Galio out of the way. I mean, you kind of feel like you want magic damage, no? Why are we banning the Galio? Are we... Because normally, Galio is the answer into Hui... into... Anivia. But those are both gone. And Syndra, but Syndra's ran away as well. Okay, it's the Ornn here for Reg. Okay, so we've got an insane front line. MF might have a hard time chewing through this, and what magic damage are we gonna be using? Because it can't be Lock. Lock doesn't kill this front line. This is a huge ass front line. I wouldn't be surprised if we get an early Knight's Vow on the Leona. Oh, it's a Gwen. Okay, I mean, Gwen can shred through this run line. What are we playing mid? Because Gwen doesn't contribute to the Wombo combo style draft that we kind of need. So are we getting like a Yone? Is this like a Yone J4? But then that's so much physical damage. Played it, still got value, goes to the moon. No. That's the Cosmic Dragusi! That's Vienna locked in here! 4 tiny tips! He wants revenge! It's like, oh hell no! I'm taking you to the Shadow Realm, brother! I mean, that's one way to start a team fight. You just drop a Draco on his ass! The Zareth. Zareth Zeri. I don't know about this one, boys. Is Strikey gonna pull out the administrator fucking rap god with the shots? Cause I see this team from Meta Little Princesses, and I'm kind of like, I mean, it's Zeri against, realistically speaking, it's Zeri against the world, right? But Strikey has been doing real good lately. So, like, that's the thing. What's up? Yo, what's up, Shanks? I'm here to watch game number 3 between Little Princesses and Nordians. This draft looks kind of cooked, though. Alright, looks like we're getting ready to get into the game. This is your 5-minute warning. I'm gonna go stand up, stretch my legs. I'll be right back. Of course we bring up Administrator. Arch, I'm 30, okay? I was around when the songs were being released. I love them. This is War 6 Shurima, baby. bring them back. Well, we're gonna be having fun in League Classics, so don't you worry, my boy. Starting Wednesday, we're gonna be doing some League Classic streams. Whenever I'm not at work, you can expect us to stream at least a couple of hours of League Classic every day. And I only work Thursdays and Tuesdays. So, of course, that being said, you know, I can't miss out on the LCS and the LEC. But Arch, do you want to see something nasty? Like nasty as in cool? Oh. Oh. Da 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 da. Because ladies and gentlemen, do you know what time it is? It's time to make the bot lane great again! Hey, check this out. Currently it's my stats for LoL Esports. I feel like I've watched a lot of games. I don't know, you tell me. Do I watch enough esports? I'll be honest. If Altacore plays like he played game 1 and he goes to town with this Zeri like he did on his Lucian, I think there's a good chance we bring it back. But like, I don't know, man. Like, there's just so much damage from the side of little princesses that like, oh, and by the way, Arch, that's only what's like officially broadcasted. If ever I missed anything, it doesn't count any of the YouTube or like the stuff that wasn't on there, like the EWC. So probably add another like 1,000 or 1,500 more hours of shit from just like rewatching and doing other stuff. So don't worry about it. Yeah, I do my research. Honestly, if they stream the Go for LOL, honestly, y'all, I might watch it. If they stream the Go for LOL League Classic tournament, I might watch it. You know, pick up some meta tips for that level 30 grind, baby. Alrighty. Well, it's time to mute up as we get ready to get into the games. So make sure you got your drink, you got your snack, as these games have been bloodier than the river flowing red, ladies and gentlemen. And now we've got what looks to be Omega Wombo Combo Super Late Game versus 1v5 billion Zeri Team Comp. There's no enchanters, so the shields ain't gonna be there, but the peel definitely should be. If Altagor plays out of his mind like he did in game 1, I have a good feeling for Nordians, but I just don't know what this Zeref is gonna do. Okay, strikeys. No, for a second I thought we were finally gonna get 4 TPs. Nope. It's the Ignite here for Lisk. I mean, this Gwen should look to just abuse the Ornn. Definitely. I don't think there's anything to do there. But as long as Reg isn't as far behind as he was in game number 2, I think he can be perfectly fine. If it's the case of the Mordekaiser versus the Singe and he's only down like 300 gold at 20 minutes, I think the out of lane options for mid game team fights look really good. But if he's down like 2k and he's got like a Spectre's Cowl and Gwen has like almost 2 items, like that was the case for the Aatrox versus the Kled, you know, it might just be a little bit hard because he is the primo tank. But also the thing that's important is when you pick Ornn, you need that XP, because the XP gives you the masterwork items, and if you don't have the masterwork items, you are losing out on an insane amount of tankiness. Though to be fair, from the side of Little Princesses, it's mainly magic damage that's gonna be a worry here for Ornn. I mean, if Dash Money plays like he played in game 1, we have nothing to worry about. But in game 2, yo, he had some fancy footwork. He was taking a lot of piercing shots, the piercing arrows. But in those late game team fights on the Smolder, he was finding a lot of value. I mean, when you have a guaranteed collector and you have burn damage that can proc your collector without having a build collector, you know, and you got a 2-second Leandri's Torment that just recycles itself, you know, like, I'm not saying Smolder carried him. I'm just saying, you know, it's a lot easier to play the game when you're like even to ahead on Smolder than when you're behind like 5,000 gold on an Ashe, right? Okay. Here we go. It looks like... Huh?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Oh, okay. So Reg looking to get a can you buy Adorns from the Ornn shop? That's what I'm wondering, right? Because I know you can't buy consumables from the Ornn shop. I'm pretty sure any actual item that is in the item part of the item shop, I'm pretty sure can be picked up. It's a little bit weird, and Lisk, you know, might look to get aggressive for that level 2. A double ward though placed. So here the Zeref versus Control Mage matchup. Normally speaking, Zeref with the Arcano Pulse is gonna have some good outranging. To be fair, Exol doesn't do much early. Ooh, that electrocute though. Oh, it's the T1MF skin. Hey, pretty MF. I can't wait for it to rotate so I can buy it myself. I can't wait. Ooh. The potion already used up. The Bard doing good poke. Keep in mind there's no sustain in this bot lane. Now playing with an enchanter, things get a little bit more rough. Where's the Dorn shield picked up here? But I guess with the frequent recalls, Reg understands that he's gonna need access value sustained. Oh, okay, and now we're going on dash money, forcing the barrier already. That's pretty huge. No striking here. Gonna be forced to flash away. That is the flash though, so Padawan will probably look to come back here for a game. The striker here also taking a recall because he's out of mana. And we'll have to see what Fax does in the early game, because game 1, fantastic ganks. Game 2, it felt like he was playing more on the back row with Skarner. Reg just has to survive. Bard does so much damage in the early game, it's kinda crazy though. Otakar also out of consumables. So it is the oh, it's first strike MF. That's a huge chunk on the strikey. Yeah, if I'm Padawan, you know, EQ Flash, definitely in the realm of possibility. Pick up a no Magic Mantle here. Okay. They did this in game 1 where they tried camping Strikey a million times. But Dash Money started falling further and further behind. Already here, he should be fine. Yeah, I was gonna be like, Crit Cloak? Ain't no way we're doing Crit Cloak starter item. Well, it's gonna be Scout Slingshot Boots. Alright, cheers. Seems to be doing fine. This guy's run through his consumables. And let's see what MF decides to. Oh. Okay. The barrier used once again here. MF greeting for a wave, trying to find an optimal regal here, but he's probably gonna get denied a decent amount of minions. Looks like it's gonna be the I want to think it's Nashers first here. Ooh, okay, Kentori is on a ward, but he okay. Gets out of the way just in time, but I guess Solomon's is also on a ward. Ooh. And we have the ults here from the solo laners. Let's see which one's gonna make more impact first. We're gonna Hex Splash into the bush here. Dash Money doesn't know. Okay, they're gonna get in on the Bard. And that's first blood already. Okay, and it's on the Zarya. Okay, so we're going the Youmu's here for Misfortune. Okay, a little bit interesting. Strikey getting caught out here. Could be in trouble. The Cosmic Binding misses. Padawan is gonna trade his life, and Getter is also just gonna... Getter's gonna trade 1 for 1 though, but Padawan does get a really nice steal. So at the end of the day, not the end of the world here for little princesses, but they are starting to feed the Zeri, and yeah, that's honestly that's a little bit scary. Ornn also holding his own here against Liz, you know, not giving up turret plates. Understanding that, you know, he's on the tank duty, and frankly, he's doing an outstanding job. Ooh, Jarvan though, clearing out the ward here on the top. Looking at the money, okay, I just complimented Reg. Heavy C2 or AD carry? Heavy plays Zeri now? That's cool.
That's how it's done.
Yeah. Youmu's almost finished up though. Jarvan could be in trouble. Okay. Alfie. He's going a bit awry here. I did manage to force Padawan's flash. At least that's a good thing here for the Nordians. We're picking up a killing spree there is pretty good. Double kill though. Oh. This has to be a little bit careful. Was forced to just flash out of the way. Okay, Storm Razor already. Oh, it's a Hubris MF. Okay, I mean, I can kind of see it, you know. That should be the Hollow Radiance. No, it's Spectre's Cowl. So we're about 400 gold off from that. But yeah, no, so far Alticore kind of putting in the work. They have been trying to make plays on this Misfortune quite a bit, but they've been able to find a Bard with relative success. Honestly, Alder has not been having the best series. His Nautilus looked fine, but the Seraphine and Bard have, I guess he's not a carrier style player. Reg misses a poor cannon. Getter maybe looking for another roam towards the mid lane. Oh god, again? Dash money! What are you doing, brother? double kill here. Red. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, Lisk has that damage. The Ignite pops off, and it's a completed item, but not a completed item just yet. I think, yeah, we were like a little like, we were like maybe 10 seconds off finishing that item. One will not have TP though. But I guess we're just not gonna greed. But yeah, now 6-0. Now it's Rylai's finished up here, though, for the side of Tiny Tibbs. But this Zeri being 6-0-2, we're gonna have to see if Lisk wants to carry this game. We're gonna have to see like the world out of it. Okay, ooh, scoreboard down as we get a TP here from Liz. The dragon already down to 1500, so I guess we're not looking to contest. It is gonna be TP advantage for Reg for this Herald team fight in a minute 30, if need be. And we've got a Mountain Soul once again, so Reg kind of happy. Yeah, like we said, you know, the Misorigin's not doing the Lord's work, and it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Okay, Leona getting caught out doesn't really mean much. She is rather tanky. Kill Altacore, but I mean, decent team fight. I don't know how Strikey just straight up died, but they did kill the Gwendo. They put some money in the Jarvan's pocket though. Misfortune now going towards that collector. I guess there's Fiendish bolts, Fiend under bolts here. Padawan looking to steal this blue, probably is going to be able to get away. Let's see. I guess Solomon's not looking to chase. Not without vision. For Zera of the right of the arcane could have gone hard though. Oh wow! Okay, Tiny Tibbs just jerking off. Nice try, Strikey! It's gonna get part ulted. Okay, that is the ignite though from Keter. Keter does take a kill, but that does mean it's gonna be Herald priority. Ends up being 1-for-1 in the bot lane, trading the mids, but the kill going on a bar doesn't really matter. And yeah, Dash Money not really getting to play the game. Gwen also just gotta die too. They're stopping the magical journey. The heroic presence MVP there. And yeah, oh, we do get to clear the way. It was that. Oh, wait, who got the help? Oh? Wait, did we not pick up the Herald? Yeah, I mean, it is the win con where Altacore kind of has to do a lot of the heavy lifting because I don't know what we're gonna do in the Super Mega late game with the Zera. But some good poke right now. Forced to use both the Bardold and the Asol ult to try and get away. That's yeah, Red should be fine to just walk away. Has the Master Arcanic and the Hollow Radiance. I think with just a Jack Show, he should be fine armor-wise. I wonder what. I'm guessing. I'm guessing we want the Infinity Edge as soon as we can here. It is a Mountain Soul though, so like we did say, the more Mountain Dragons this team has, the better it'll be. The Poppy, the Leona. Poor Dash Money, man. This guy's a NPC this game. And there's no Bard ultimate. This could be the outer turrets. But with the Gwen wave clear, I don't think they're gonna be able to do so. Double subs burned on Dash Money too, so he flashed and buried and still died. So it's gonna be a little bit scary here. But we're nearing that It was the early Knight's Vow here, and Altacore is the one who's knighted, so honestly, keeping him alive is the big priority in team fights. He's got to do so much work, but right now they're doing pretty good. Though they're only up 800 gold, so not much to show for right now. And yeah, Baron's up, but I mean, I guess Little Princesses can take Baron pretty decently here with the Gwen plus the Asol. But you'll never see them at the same objective for a little while. And it's Swifties here. Yeah, okay, they are a lot of slows. I do understand the value of the Swifties. Strike here, trying to get some plates. A little bit of sustain. They've been trying to get on Strikey this entire game. They've got him a few times, but they are investing an insane amount of resources for Tiny Tips to not feel so far behind. Okay, we've got the Shadow Flame here on Strikey, so he does good magic damage. I believe it's Infinity Edge like real soon. I think next wave that's Infinity Edge. We've got Dragon in 2 minutes. I don't think there's enough Baron Prowl right now. Red just dropping a ward in the pit just to make sure. We're into the chicken camp, and that's a reset into the Infinity Edge. Double kill here for Solomon.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
MF takes the mid outer, however, but that was 2 kills invested plus the J4 flash. I think Red should survive. They do take the bot outer, and yeah, I think Zeri can just jump Misfortune here in the mid lane if ever for that solo kill potential. But yeah, I think we really want them ornaments. We have 2 to give out right now. I'll see who gets theirs. Double Hollow Radiance though. So the MR is stacking up here. Got some anti-heal in the Bramble Vest. It's funny because well, Gwen is immune, Gwen is immune, Gwen is immune. A little bit unfortunate here for Altikor and Strikey. They were like chased really low. And the flash here from Tiny Tips to finish Altikor in that last team fight. The thing is though, the ornaments weren't given out, you know? It's gonna be Mountain Soul Point now here for the side of okay, we're able to stop the Baron though, and this could be huge. The J4's dead. The Baron was still aggroed, and that's just a free donation. That's kind of crazy. They do get Dragon though, so it is Mountain Soul Point for them, but the throws into the counter throws, that should be at least the upgraded Infinity Edge, and I think we might be waiting for like the Death Cap Reserve. No, it's gonna be we want to upgrade the Shadow Flame, right? Yeah. Ornn, almost capable of a, I don't know, he has his next upgrade. I guess we're going towards the, yeah, this is probably just unending despair. Wasn't able to take the bot outer though. Oh, okay, the Sky's Descent has been invested. That's pretty big. Because it wasn't charged up. Yeah, Gwen is at the point in the game where she's a solo lane assassin. You definitely don't want to see her in a small corridor. Okay, LDR on its way here for Misfortune. Okay. With MF getting chunked really hard, it's a little hard to justify a fight. So good job on Nordians to capitalize on the pressure they were able to take. I'm gonna get the scoreboard down just in case, you know, because you don't know when exactly we're gonna get in this team fight. We don't really need to see. Ooh, Padawan could be in trouble. Okay, so there's a lot of ults invested. Dash money. Force the barrier.
Blue team's
Take
turret
care,
has been
Arch.
destroyed.
Bart's ready.
Have a good one. Okay, Padawan though. Can't get caught up. Nice flag and drag buffer to Demacian standard to be able to get away here. And we might be using the Tempered Fate. We're going to be using the Tempered Fate on just striking. Okay, MF picking up 2 kills here though. And Altegor just picking up an instant triple kill. Yeah, there's no saving this turret.
Blue team's turret has been
If
destroyed.
Gwen is not involved in these team fights, she's one of the more fed members of this team. Yes, Dash Money picked up a double kill, but yeah, there's a clear difference in items, and one is that Zeri's building crit. MF's also building crit, but I mean, like, you know, sometimes it's just, I don't know, man. And Lisk has all this money, yet he's not involved in these team fights. It's just, it feels kind of wrong. The lightning, the crash outs here from Altacore, definitely justified. Okay, and Asol is nowhere near. Has the TP, gonna have to channel it here if they wanna. And Mounted Soul, Padawan steals it, but he instantly dies. Ooh, and Lisk forced the flash away. And yeah, what good is a gold lead if you're not gonna fight? Gwen is immune. Gwen is immune. Gwen. And that is max power Reg here. But a lot was used. The entirety of the engage options were used. The only thing we still have is lightning crash. Okay, able to take at least 2 plates out of there. We're gonna have to see some smites though, because if we can steal Elder, and if we can't steal Elder, there's a possibility where this little princess's team comp is just able to get stuff done. And now it's the Dead Man's finish here on the Poppy. We've got the Thornmail finish on the Leona. It's about to be a GA here for Zeri. Gone defensive here with Padawan building that Frozen Heart. No defensive itemization yet here for Gwen, but we have the Seekers in the building. Yeah, that Bard, yeah. It's not your Bard, Shanks. It's not your Bard, it's not your Zillion. I know. I'm looking forward to seeing some of that. Okay, Gwen is keeping Ornn busy in the bot lane. Gwen is taking a lot of damage in these trades, but Solomon's just waiting. Won't get spotted in the bush by the standard. Ooh, are we gonna see Reg fall? No. I guess not. Gwen did have to be a little bit careful. They are going to be able to clear the vision out around the Baron. Padawan has been fantastic with these steals though. Okay, they've started up. I thought they started up the Baron, but I guess not. They're waiting for Gwen to arrive here. Strikey trying to get trying to hit that level 17. Also wants to be in a safe range. Ooh, Padawan could maybe be caught out. Fax is running really fast. But it looks like we're just playing Ring Around the Rosie right now. It's the famous NA Ram. They're on vision, but they don't know about it. And that's enough. We got the lightning crash. Oh, back looking to get the stun. Okay, Gwen's trying to end the game. Okay, looks like Reg is gonna be able to stop. Lisk is gonna be able to take a Nexus turret. And now Gwen has to run for the hills, but that is gonna be a Nexus turret for Baron. Looking at it, Zeri is almost, but getting closer to full build. The armor advance swapped up here for Asol. Okay, well, we're starting up the Baron Asher. Elder's up in 30 seconds. To reset. GA now picked up. And Vamp Scepter. They can't give up this Elder. Bard used ult on Seraph ult. The Skies Descend not stacked up. Altikor has to be a little bit careful. Oh my god, we just wasted the Sky's Descent. But Altikor gets chunked a little bit. Yeah, Altikor definitely wants access to the wave. Dash Money gets caught up again. Oh, we're gonna use the Tempered Fate on just Solomon's. And Strikey's just gonna use the rest of the Arcano Pulse. Oh, oh. Well, they have to be careful though. Gwen has a flank and she's unspotted. Oh no, Gwen just dies though! Can they get onto Padawan? Oh, but Padawan tries to go for the seal, but it's not gonna be enough. Strikey lives by the skin of his teeth. We've got 50-second death timers, but the base hasn't been cracked yet, so they're sending Strikey on defense. And this Asol is good at slowing people down. Especially with that, sorry, using the MF ultimate.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed. Blue team's inhibitor has been
So we
destroyed.
teleported Strike in, but they're pinging Lisk. This could be huge. But, okay, Zeri should be full build. I think, right? Yeah, Zeri should be full build. That should be the Bloodthirster here for Zeri. Death Cap almost done here for Strikey. And I got the Thorn Mail here on the Poppy. Jack Show also picked up. I mean, Altacar has 3,000 gold to spend. But now, now Reg has to. He's got to fight. He's got to fight the Lisk in the top lane. Ooh, they're trying to collapse on him. They're gonna find Lisk.
Red team's inhibitor has respawned.
Alright, they still have Elder. Okay, I guess Lisk was just trying to buy time, but felt a little jank in the tank, you know? It did cause the Zeref ultimate, but yeah, the Zeref ultimate feels like it's kind of low cooldown. Bard almost full build. He has the Leandries looking ready to do that damage. Now, the wave's not pushed out. I don't think they can just get a turret here, though. Oh, I think they're trying to set a trap for Padawan. And yep, they found him. Okay.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh. Altacar is melting though. Okay, dash money. I mean, I think we're happy for Nordians. The MF plays a bit too ballsy, gets punished. We have another Baron that's up right now. And a second Elder. Is it gonna be enough? Okay, we finally picked up the Bloodthirster. Leona officially full build. Bobby about to be full build. Yeah, money doesn't really matter at this point in the game. It's can you... Well, I mean, MF is technically down 6,000 gold, but it's just Dash Money has NPC'd his way through a series. Yeah, it's gonna be another Baron here, but this time, can we use the Super Minions mid and okay. We've got Super Minions pushing in the mid lane. We got Ornn pushing in the bot lane. No one stops Reg, that turret will just die.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Okay, that's a teleport from Reg. Dragon taking a lot from that. The cannon minion doing a bit of work. Here comes the next wave with the cannon. And that's trying to collect, but that's the bullet time traded for a wave. And yeah, well, back to NA ramming. But another inhibitor turret fell, so now there's just one more inhibitor turret before we just whack into the base. However, this ASOL wave clear is getting annoying to deal with. Can Padawan get the miracle steal? Oh, and we steal the Baron. Okay, that's a kill.
Red team's turret has been
Gwen's got
destroyed.
Elder now. Maybe Nordians through. We kept the Keeper's Verdict. We did try to keep the Jarvan out of the pit.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
We gotta be careful. We're finding Elder versus no Elder. And ASOL with Elder is kinda nasty. But it's Elder versus Baron. So you need waves. But they have good wave clear. That's like the real question. Like, will it matter at the end of the day? Because everyone's full build. We're in the ultra mega late game. Then there's still somehow a 7,000 gold deficit. There's more money than my mom makes a year in this game. MF is at also now at 100% crit. About what, a minute 30? No, about 45 seconds left on the Elder Dragon. If they can crack this inhib, it could be huge for the Gwen. Okay, they just threw the DPS out.
Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Are we going to the 4th Baron? Looks like Elder's about to wear off. Okay, Elder hasn't worn off just yet. But there's a GA. Alcor live. Oh, Aldegor dies, but Dash Money gets the quadra kill to end the game. The team fight starting. The team fight starting with the Elder. Leona goes down instantly. What a banger. Well, Nordians tried, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if it's the MetaShift League, a Turtle Esports, or whatever. The Nordian throws are as common as they were. Ladies and gentlemen, nothing has changed. Altegor tried, but hey, it's almost like I'm talking to Shanks and Heavy in the chat. They already know what throwing looks like, right guys? Anyways, as always, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed the show, we're back tomorrow night to cast Wampum Castor in the LQL for week number 5. Hopefully you guys had fun, and we're aiming to make bot lane great again. If you enjoyed, remember to follow if you're not already following. And you might see some highlights of this stream Friday on the new League of Legends day for the Fallen Sanctum. Also, League Classic streams are coming starting Wednesday. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great night, and I'll see y'all